Hawaii, coming to you from my ice bath. This is the daily routine right here. This is what we do. This is how. This is how we. What's the best way to put this? It's the thing I love to hate, but it's the game changer. And one of the reasons I like to share this experience with you guys is threefold. Number one, I like to show you I'm just a regular guy out here just doing the best I can to stay healthy and fit and to stay on the cutting edge of what I think is going to help all of us live longer, better lives. And number two, I think I want to show you that I'm consistent. So I've been doing this for a long time, and I like to. That's how I kind of like to live my life. It's like if you adopt certain things, you get disciplined and you do them on a regular basis. I think that's how you get the results. And I think number three would be, I think the best things in life come when you're willing to do things that make you uncomfortable, that are hard. And something I've been trying to teach my boys, my sons, I got 4 sons. It's like, look, man, there's gold in the streets, but most people are too lazy to go get a wheelbarrow and go pick it up. You know what I mean? It takes work, hard work. To do hard things in life, I think, is what it takes to be successful. And so this to me is a great way to just remind yourself, to remind myself of that. And shout out to Jason Springer. Jason, I don't know if you still watch the channel or not, but you're the one that introduced this to me. And I remember the way Jason kind of explained it. He said, man, if it's the hardest thing I do all day long, the rest of the day kind of seems easy. So I've been doing this now for, I don't know, going on a couple of years, and it never gets easy. It's never something you actually kind of look forward to, but I will tell you this, it's worth it. So sauna in the evening, ice bath in the morning. Of course, it's the middle of the day right now, but anyway, let's get to it. And while we're in there, while I'm chilling out with you guys in the ice bath, it's about 37 degrees right now, in case you're curious. We're going to talk story. Yeah, in Hawaii, that means we're going to have we're going to hang out and just have a conversation. And we're going to talk a little bit about Maui real estate, if that's okay, just to kind of bring you up to speed on a couple things. So, as always, if you like the video, thumbs up, shaka, subscribe. This is a live, so completely off the cuff. And I also like doing these lives because there's no rules really. It's straight from the heart. It's just like, that's why I love YouTube. It should be about you. It's about me. It's about us. We just keeping it real, having a good time. So let's do this. I've learned from previous lives I've done to start a timer, because sometimes I don't start a timer, and I stay in for 6 minutes and 15 seconds. That's my standard ice bath. So that's what I'm going to do. Usually I've got music going that helps a bunch, but I won't because I'm doing a live right now. But let's do it. All right, guys. Yes, sir. Oh, it's still never exciting. It's still just like, oh, this is gonna suck. All right, let's do it. All right, not gonna go with my shirt on, obviously. All right, there we go. All right, I'll be back in a second here. I'll spare you the changing process here. Okay, gonna put the hat back on. All right, here we go. Here we go, baby. Oh, yes. So what I'll tell you is the first minute, oh, I didn't tell Siri to time it. It's all right. I'm going to look at the clock here. All right, 2:30, 2:30. All right, it's 2:30. The first minute kind of sucks. After that, things get a lot easier. I got the microphone up there. Okay. Whew. Okay, what's going on in Maui real estate? First of all, I want you guys to know I've got some resources for you in the description. So I've got links in the description to some cool new resources that we've created. So if you're a buyer, if you're a seller, if you're just if you're just curious, I was going to make a bad joke. We've got our new buyer's guide, which you can get to by going to MauiBuyersClub.com. There's a link in the description, MauiBuyersClub.com. From there, we will send you for free our new, recently published Maui Buyer's Guide. Everything you need to know from A to Z about buying a place on Maui. And the market, and one of the reasons I'm doing this ice bath right now, is the market's gotten a little icy. It's got a little cold. A lot of inventory coming on the market. A lot of stuff going on with the condos. And so it's getting more complicated. So I think it's so important now to have somebody that's in the market, that knows what's going on, where the deals are, what to avoid, what's going on with the condos. There's just a lot of stuff going on. So, um, but I think it's one of the most amazing times to purchase real estate on Maui because prices are getting better, but not in every segment of the market. That's what's important to know. Single family residences, believe it or not, are still going up in value. The average price, median price. Condos are dropping, of course, because of the threat on the condo ban. We're going to talk about that, the threat of banning vacation rental apartment zone condos. Keep in mind, I am in an ice bath right now. So anyway, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit on this live. Um, what that means. Where was I going with that? Oh man, I just got a good rush of just relaxation. It's just like, you can almost feel things decompress. It's kind of wild. Like you just hit like almost like a runner's high, because this is norepinephrine. This is adrenaline that's pumping through your body when you're doing this. And you just kind of get like a little runner's high off of it. So all of a sudden I'm just like, oh man, everything just looks beautiful. Oh man. Hawaii is so beautiful, man. The blue sky. And you got the Maui gyms on, so everything is green, and the bougainvilleas, the plumerias. Oh man. The white bird that just flew by, the cloud in the sky. The perfect weather. Yes, I love this place. Anyway, okay, I digress. Where were we at? Maui Condo Guide. No, Maui, Maui Buyers Club. Link in the description. So there's also the Seller's Guide. So if you're thinking about selling, you got to be pretty, as they say, wise as a serpent, gentle as a dove. You got to be very strategic, and if you're going to sell a place. So we have the Maui Seller's Guide. There's a link in the description for that as well. And then we have MauiRealEstateStats.com. MauiRealEstateStats.com. Basically, that's the latest statistics. So I'm a numbers guy, so I love looking at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. A lot of agents will have a perception of the market based on their own experience, their own production, what's going on in their world, but that is not necessarily reality. Reality is, sorry, it's in the numbers, and that's why I post that report every single month. And I've got the link for you guys, Maui Real Estate Stats, STATS.com, so you can check that out. We also have the Maui property tax calculator, so I've got a link to that if you want to see what's going on with the property taxes. We also have, we got all kinds of stuff, man. We've been busy. We have TeamWestMaui.com. TeamWestMaui.com is our link tree where you can get all of these links, but also you can see our current inventory right now. And you can also see, see now I'm kind of getting cold. I just got a real, whoo. Okay, oh, that's because the sun just went behind a cloud. That's what it is. Okay, so anyway, what's going on in the market though? Let's be serious. I am being serious. Okay, first let's talk about what's going on with the vacation rental proposed ban. Of course, Mayor Bisson came out last June and said, hey, I want to ban vacation rental apartment zone vacation rentals, which is about 7,000 units. So the next step would be Maui County Planning had to recommend it, which they did. The next step is a committee. Plan Use Commission committee had to vote on it, which they did a couple weeks ago. They pushed it through to the next level, which is Maui County Council is going to meet in September. They have to approve it. 2 votes there. Then, of course, Mayor Bisson would have to sign it, and then it'll probably go to courts. It'll probably go to the Supreme Court, would be my guess. So we're far away from it being a law, trust me. And there could be amendments to it that actually make sense, but I doubt it. But ultimately, what is going to happen to the market, what is already happened to the market's already adjusted. Prices have come down. So the condo market, I'd say, is down about 30%. Sales are down about the same. And you can see those numbers. Average and median prices are also dropping. So there's some unbelievable deals right now. And what's really interesting, this is the interesting part, is the hotel zoned ones, which shouldn't be affected at all, right? Because they're not going to be banned. Those prices are coming down as well. So to me, that's a good nugget to know that you can buy a hotel zone condo right now at a discount, even though they shouldn't be discounted because they're not going to be affected if this ever goes through. So that's a great takeaway, I believe. And so one of the things that we're doing for people in the Maui Buyers Club is that we're creating a curated list of the condos that we think represent the best value based on price per square foot, based on price per square foot of HOA fees, and also ones that are hotel zoned, but there's also other ones that are residentially zoned, or other types of zoning that will not be affected by this proposed ban. So, at any rate, check that out when you get a chance. I have no idea what time I'm at. 2 minutes and 36. What did I start at? 2:30. Whoo, is it cold? The hardest part about this, by the way, this is the hardest part, is the hands and the feet. The hands and the feet, they get cold. Like they hurt. Like it hurts, man. So when you get out of the ice bath, you do a lot of this gyrating, jumping around because you're trying to get blood to flow back into the hands and the feet. And that's why they hurt, because the blood is basically all rushing to your core and it's leaving your hands and your feet. So that's probably the only thing that really hurts. But the reason I love doing this, if you have aches and pains, like right now I've got a shoulder injury, um, the pain just goes down a lot. Like it's amazing. Like if you have back pain or any kind of pain, all that inflammation goes away. The second thing is you get an absolute mood change. So you get about 4, 5, 6 hours of sustained dopamine release, and so you just are in a great mood. So some of it, I've heard it said, it kind of shuts up the inner bee. I won't curse, but and because a lot of times we get in these weird moods, these weird kind of funks, and we're just like grumpy and upset and just whatever. And when you get done with this, man, you just feel great. You're just like stoked out of your mind. It feels like, it just feels really good. So, anyway, guys, that's the quick rundown. I'm going to get out of here because I'm freezing, but I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this. I do this every single day of my life. I love it. And oh, yeah, one last thing. If you ever feel like you're coming down with a cold or a flu, you wake up in the morning, you got that little tingle in your throat and you're kind of achy and you just feel bad. The craziest thing is if you jump in an ice bath, that feeling goes away. And the number one reason I started doing this is all the comments that I read. People said once they started ice bathing, they never got sick. And I can tell you, I have not been sick since I started doing this. I have caught a cold or a flu and started to feel sick, but then I just jumped in the ice bath and felt immediately better and never got the full-blown cold or flu when other people in my family did. Because honestly, I'm the only guy that does this on a regular basis. The other kids, they kind of did it for a while. Lisa, she gets in for like 32 milliseconds and jumps right out. So anyway, I have a feeling I've been in here longer than 5 or 6 minutes. Does anyone know? What am I at? How many minutes? Oh, okay. All right, guys. Thanks again so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, I shall return. I don't know where, I don't know when, but I promise you one thing. It will be from the most beautiful place on planet Earth, the best lifestyle I think you could find, Maui, Hawaii. And please make Maui part of your travel plans. Please come to the west side. Please stay in an apartment zoned rental because I believe that they're being unfairly targeted and it will never create more affordable housing, period. That solution that they're proposing will never happen by banning these things. They could at least be honest about why they're trying to ban them, but they'll never be affordable housing, unfortunately. For they'll just turn into the highest and best use after that will be a second home, or Microsoft or somebody will come in and buy a whole bank of them for their employees. But I can guarantee you, the people that work on this island, they're not going to go buy a 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom condo for even half the price of what they're at right now when you factor in the cost of the HOA and the taxes and all the assessments, the fact that there's only one parking lot, there's nowhere to wash your car, there's nowhere for the kids to play. It just goes on and on. So shame on Maui County for trying to tell the people of this island that that's what they're trying to accomplish, because they're not. They collected over, I think, $226 million over the last decade to build affordable housing, and they didn't do it. So they're just distracting from the real truth as usual. But anyway, how many minutes I've been in here now? 10 minutes? I could just stay all day long now. I heated up this ice bath. That's right. We took the ice and we heated it up. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Till next time, Eric West coming to you live from Maui, Hawaii. Out. Yes, sir. Am I crazy? I know. I'm crazy. I'm having fun, though. Please check out MauiBuyersClub.com.